Hey, what is up, Shoe U group? We are back. I know we've been away for a little while, just had a lot of things going on and just want some time to hit the refresh button and come back with a new performance review on the Nike Kobe AD NXT FF. That's a mouthful. I think these are abbreviated, just called the Kobe Fast Fits. With Mamba week coming up, I thought it was a great time for us to go back and look at a good performer from last year when these guys released. And I'm just really excited to share this with you guys. If you know, the Kobe 5 Pro Tros, those are getting released over the next few days as we get to the Kobe Bryant time of the month. So I'm excited for that. And like I said, these are guys that I've played in a lot and have had a lot of interesting experiences in. So with that said, let's just get into this review. So the traction, guys, that's the first and foremost important part of a shoe for playing basketball in, is really good on these guys. If you remember the Kobe NXT 360s, the bottom was very similar to this. You got this, I don't know what the correct terminology is, but these little nubs, if you will. Those wore off pretty quickly on the 360s, the previous iteration of this particular shoe. But on these guys, they lasted really good, and it was excellent traction, just like the 360s. I would say, the previous version was good. It's just parts of the, little things would wear off over time. But with these, they have lasted very good. They will pick up a fair amount of dust, especially, with this black bottom. And I know there are some other colorways that have really dark outsoles, so that's kind of an issue, is dust collection. That didn't impact the performance of this shoe that much. It was great. I would put it definitely in the upper tier, with other basketball shoes like the Zoom Heritage N7, just other basketball shoes that I've put on my list of top 3. These guys are definitely in that category as well for being good performers with the traction regard, so they get my stamp of approval. So as far as the fit of the shoe goes, if you look, you see, well, Alex, there's no shoelaces. That is because these guys have the fast fit technology, which is right here. No, it's not the adapt technology where you press a button and the shoes lace. Instead, you have this pull tab essentially, which we first saw on the Jordan 33s. Now, on that particular shoe, it wasn't executed particularly well in my opinion. The shoe itself felt very stiff, and the pull tab was just really flimsy on that particular model. However, with the Kobe, these fast fits, the NXT, it is done phenomenally well, I think. With all the shoes that use this technology, the pull tab, as I like to call it, I think the NXT 360, the NXT FFs, it's hard to keep track of all these names, it's giving me a headache. But anyways, the technology is utilized fantastic here to give you a great fit. In addition to that, this strap up here does a really good job of securing your ankle. So you get this portion right here and then this to really keep you locked in place. Now for me, that didn't restrict me too much to where my foot was feeling suffocated. With this tab part right here, it was nice because you're able to loosen things up a little bit with the use of this tab right here. Now I know from the camera footage and how you look at it, it might look really small and hard to mess around with, but for me it was really easy just to pull this tab out and get my foot out. It was really, really awesome, and the fit on these guys was excellent. If you're a traditional person that is used to using, shoelaces to get your shoe up, or, straps, I think it might take you some time to adjust to these particular shoes, but it is a really good fit, and once you have it figured out, I think that's when you'll really feel like this shoe is performing well. And for me, that ended up being pretty quickly. I was thrilled with how these shoes molded to my foot. Again, the strap works well, and then this pull tab right here, which laces the shoe itself, is really executed nicely. So the third and final category is price efficiency. Now these guys, when they came out, retailed for $200, which is definitely the upper tier of pricing. As I look at the shoe, you got the React in there, which feels really good. Honestly, I'm noticing more and more that React is starting to become a prevalent theme and cushioning in Nike basketball shoes. But in the previous Nike basketball shoe that I unboxed, they had the React as well, the 3 layers. You know, this isn't 3 layers, but you're getting really comfortable materials. In addition to that, you get Nike's latest lacing technology, is what I would call it, with this pull tab. The traction is great. It is Kobe Bryant, so you know it is a signature athlete shoe. And keep in mind, the previous iteration, the NXT 360s, were really good and widely popular. But I think Nike fine-tuned some things with the design. That shoe was a low top, and some people didn't feel as safe in them because they looked almost like indoor soccer shoes, to be quite honest. But these guys looked the part of a really good basketball shoe. I like this colorway a lot too. And like I said, this is Nike's best execution of the fast fit technology. Alright guys, so that rounds up my take on these Kobe 80 NXT FFs. It's a lot of stuff going on here with words and letters and things of that nature. But again, these shoes were really fantastic. I thought that they performed really well, a worthy addition to Kobe Bryant's signature line. And again, with the Kobe 5 Pro Tours coming up, I'm going to try my best to get my hands on a pair of them. I don't care what colorway, because you guys know me, I'm a sneaker guy. And once I'm able to get back up to playing basketball, I look forward to lacing these up and lacing the Kobe 5 Pro Tours up. Fingers crossed that I can get my hands on a pair. But anyways, let me know in the comments section what you guys think about this shoe. If you've played in it, do you think it's overpriced? Again, I think it's a really good performer. I liked how they felt. Again, this part right here, game changer in terms of technology. If Nike's laceless technology is like this and not a stupid app, I think that's an awesome step in the right direction. Until next time guys, stay safe. Have a good one.